Welcome to Phantom Tale. Dive into murder. Molly and the Mob, a 1950s true crime series. From political punches to brick attacks, the shadows of corruption loom. Join the hunt for justice. If you love true crime series, like and subscribe to Phantom Tale for the full series. Let's begin April 16th, 1938. There was a long line of people furious with William McCabe. Liam Kelly had just stepped to the front of the queue. As the owner of a weekly newspaper, The Spectator, and a member of the Will County Central Republican Committee, McCabe's voice carried more weight than that of a mere newspaperman. Born in Morris, Grundy County, McCabe had worked for daily newspapers in Joliet and even briefly ran one. In addition to his journalistic career, McCabe found time to study law and was admitted to the Illinois bar in 1915. His political career included serving as a state representative from the 41st District from 1912 to 1922, followed by a term as mayor of Lockport from 1923 to 1924, 1925. Afterward, he worked as an attorney specializing in criminal law until 1930. McCabe then served as the state's attorney of Will County from 1932 to 1936. During his tenure, he hired a 17-year-old secretary named Amelia Jo Molly Zelko. When McCabe left office and took control of The Spectator, Molly followed him. From day one, McCabe and Molly targeted corrupt politicians and gangsters, unafraid of making enemies of the most dangerous criminals Chicago had to offer. They exposed Capone's former associates and the new breed of young, savage gangsters rising in their place. Trouble found McCabe quickly. On April 16, 1938, he caught a right hook squarely in the eye. The hand that delivered the punch, roughly the size of a canned ham, belonged to Will County Deputy Sheriff Liam Kelly, who was angered by a Spectator editorial suggesting Kelly be removed from office. McCabe had argued that the county's incoming sheriff should refuse to renew Kelly's commission, thereby ending his tenure as personal bailiff to Circuit Judge Edwin L. Wilson. Kelly, unsurprisingly, disagreed. McCabe walked away from the encounter with a black eye, but he didn't press charges. "I'll handle the matter myself," he told police. The next day, just hours after the latest edition of The Spectator hit the streets, McCabe's office at 113 Cass Street in Joliet was attacked. Two men jumped out of a car and hurled bricks through 5 plate glass windows before speeding off. McCabe, however, was not shocked. He told police that Kelly had warned him, "I'll bust the rest of your windows." Kelly denied the accusation. "If McCabe's saying things like that, I'll take it up with him." I said nothing of the sort. It's silly to connect me with window breaking. Kelly freely admitted, though, to punching McCabe in broad daylight. I was sitting in my car when I saw McCabe leaving his office. I walked over to him, and when we met, he stuck out his hand and said, "You aren't mad, are you, Liam?" Well, that made me angry, and I let him have one. This altercation was only a taste of the violence awaiting McCabe. Far worse was coming his way. Kelly would find out his fists, mighty as they might be, were no match for the violence yet to come in his future. Liam Kelly did lose his job as a court bailiff, but that didn't stop him from climbing the ladder of corruption in Joliet. For nearly 8 years after he punched McCabe in the eye, Kelly reigned as Will County's jukebox king. He was also a powerful figure in the local Democratic Party until the night of October 13th, 1946. That night, Kelly sensed he was being followed. When he pulled into the driveway of his home at 502 4th Avenue in Joliet, his suspicions were confirmed. A car carrying at least 2 men, possibly a third, pulled in right behind him. Kelly, who hadn't missed many meals since the McCabe fight, now sported a double chin big enough to have its own name. Whether this was business or trouble, he didn't know. He stepped out of his car while his wife, Alice, and their 4-year-old daughter, Mary Susan, remained inside. One of the men from the trailing car didn't hesitate. He fired 6 shots from a .45 caliber semi-automatic pistol. 1 bullet struck Kelly in the temple. 4 more tore into his left side, and the 6th hit him in the left shoulder. Liam Kelly was dead before his large body hit the blacktop. Alice later told police she had no idea why anyone would want to kill Liam. That wraps episode 1 of Murder, Molly and the Mob. The tension is just building. In episode 2, the mob strikes back. Don't miss it. What do you think happens next? Like, comment your theories, and subscribe to Phantom Tale for more. See you in the shadows.